Probably my favorite thing on the farm is incubating eggs. I found a love for it last year and had to get my good big fancy incubator. So tonight we're going to candle some eggs and see where they're at. We're at day 10. We have call ducks and chicks in here. I'm incubating chicks for a gal at work. I've been having some problems with my humidity in the incubator, and so we're kind of troubleshooting it and seeing what happens. So she'll get those chicks. And then I'm still trying to master call ducks. They've been a little bit difficult, a little bit tricky. We've tried hand turning them, we've tried them on the turner. So we're gonna take a look at their progress tonight and see how they're doing. So this is the Sportsman 1502 by GQF. This is my incubator that I purchased last year. I just replaced the front door on it 2 days ago. So that is a new glass viewer, so I can actually see in the bottom when we're hatching. It also allows me to see inside a little bit better. So I'm allowed to see up here now, which is kind of nice because I can see right in top of the reservoir. So this is where all the water sits. That back thing in the back is my wick. So that wicks up water and that helps to create the humidity. Down here on this shelf is the eggs. We're going to candle those in just a minute. I have some call ducks in there and some chicks. They're really pretty eggs, so we're hoping for some good chicks. This right here is my dry bulb. It's running right about 102 right now, and I actually want it down to about 99. I've been having some problems with the control panel, so I'm trying to dial that in a little bit more. So I've had to play with it a little bit more manually than I would normally have to. Last year I got my hatch rates up into the 90s, and this year we haven't been so lucky. So this is my wet bulb. It's sitting at right about 89 degrees. This is a wet bulb because it has a sleeve over it that's actually a wick that's dipped into the water. And as that wick gets wet, the air runs over it, and that gives me a different temperature. So I take that one and the dry bulb and put them on the chart and see what my humidity is. So this right here is my control panel, and I had to really lower that incubator temp to get my dry bulb down a little bit lower. So even though it says 98, it is running a lot hotter than that, and it says my humidity is 65, but I actually think it's a lot higher than that. I'll have to consult my little chart. I can attach that down in the comments if you guys want to see how I calculate out my humidity. Last year we ran into some problems with some chicks. We had some that hatched really early, so Mark came up with this idea for me, and he installed this. So this is our little secret hatch. So if anything's going wrong, when I was hand turning the duck eggs, we use this, and it gives me direct access to the bottom of the incubator. So occasionally our Americanas like to hatch early, so we keep them in the incubator for about 3 days after they hatch, if not about 48 hours or so. And then we do pull them out if they're early, but it gives others a little bit longer to hatch if they need it. So, and then we have our turner up here with some more duck eggs. So those will go in, hopefully we'll put those ones in tonight, but we're gonna candle the rest of them and see how they're doing. So this is one of the duck eggs that I pulled out. It's not good anymore. You can kind of see how the embryo kind of can move around and stuff. There's not a lot of good veining. It was alive last week and was supposed to go into lockdown tonight, so I'm gonna have to crack it open and see what went wrong. I do that with all of the eggs that don't do well.
So this is one of the eggs. You can see really good veining in it. The chick is moving around in there. Great science experiment and lesson for the kids. This is egg 2. Not as much movement, but good veins. You can see how porous eggs are with this egg. You can see all the little holes and stuff that allows them to breathe. Again, a little bit of movement right there. Good veining in that one. That one's good. Good veining in that one also. And then back to that first egg again, just to show you guys the difference. You can really see that baby moving.
So we're locking down eggs. I usually lock down my eggs around day 17 because my Americanas, which lay the blue eggs, tend to hatch a little bit early. So these are going into lockdown, and then I'm actually setting new eggs tonight as well. So that's all of these here. I'm setting those for somebody on the livestock committee. And then we have 2 duck eggs that we're still waiting on. Those will go into lockdown next week. So with me using the simple hatch method, I have the ability to keep everything at the same temperature, and I can lock down eggs and incubate at the same time, and I don't have to play with my temperatures or humidity. Hey guys, I'm just pulling the little fluff butts out of the incubator. So this is baby number 1. Has a little bit of a beard. I'm using the hatch because I don't feel like opening and changing my humidity. This is baby number 2. Baby number 3. This one has a little bit more of a gray tone to it and a beard. I love me a good bearded chicken. And the last one, baby number 4. So this is a better look at all 4 babies. They almost look like all of them have a beard. 3 of them are olive eggers, and 1 is a back cross that is with our Marin's rooster, and then mom is Galaxy, which lays a dark yellow-green egg, almost the color of this cardboard that they're in. I can't wait to see what color eggs they lay. Hopefully we don't have any roosters for my friend. Thank you all for watching. We'll keep you updated on the progress, so like and subscribe so you can see what hatches in a couple weeks.